Hello, my name is Rich Howard, owner of Architectural Builder Supply. In this video is to bring you a closer look at the Adams Rite number 4430-00-00-00. You don't really need that third set of zeros, -IB. This is a dummy set for their sliding door series of locks, the 4430, 4431, 4432. And with the 4432, you are literally getting a dummy set, a non-functioning dummy set. Where would you use that? You would only use that in instances where you have, let's say, you're in Florida, you've got a lanai, screened in, pool, the whole 9 yards, a bank of doors. You could have two biparting doors where you've got an active on one, but you want to have a symmetrical look, so you install a dummy on the other side. You could have a fixed panel, I suppose, that you're going to lock into. Same scenario. So when you have one active and then an inactive, and you want to make that inactive look symmetrical, you'd go with a dummy, is why you would do that. When you order a dummy set, you're literally going to get a blank exterior plate. And this part number itself is 25-0087. That I know for sure. Then you're going to get a blank dummy inside as well, that even has a fixed knob so that it really looks symmetrical. The inside door of your active will certainly have a vertical knob that you will push up and down to lock and unlock the door. Well, you'd obviously want your interior on the dummy side to look symmetrical as well. And this, of course, features that. With this, you will also get the screws that go with it, which is an advantage of ordering it as a set rather than ordering the individual pieces. It might be more elegant to simply order the full dummy set rather than order a 25-0087, then the screws differently, and then the interior trim, which I don't even know the part number for. We'll see what we can come up with. There are links below this video that I'd like to go over. First, the extended description begins to dissect the part number, and really the key to success with Adams Rite part numbers across their line is being able to build the part number based on the table that they provide. 4432, it simply means dummy. The 00 means there's no lock body. The next set of zeros indicates the door thickness, and that's very important. Not so much for a dummy when it has to have a length of a tailpiece that will connect with the lock, but you do want to get the correct length of screws as well. These are especially high-low type thread that would be appropriate for plastic installations, which of course is what you have on that exterior trim. The screws, of course, go through the interior. Everything below that is data that you will pull out of the extended description documents. Let's look at those now. There are a few below. The first one is a parts diagram, which is really an older style catalog cut page, which we're going to skip past that. We'll get to it in a moment. There is a link to the installation instructions that are there, which are very most likely included with the package. They were not with the 4430, but they were with the client's 44. Pardon me, they weren't with the 4432, but they were with the client's 4430 that they ordered as well. But they're there for your review should you need to look at that. If you're doing a new installation, you'll certainly want to look at that document, as it will give you preparation size. It will give you locations of where to do things, etc. The next document for us to review is called template. The template is the similar sort of information showing the slotted hole preparation, but it gives you additional part numbers that you might want to look at. For instance, that exterior trim for this, again, 25-0087, what they will give you the other part numbers that you might need to bump into. The interior operating escutcheon, that's interesting because they do not list this part number alone as a separate standalone item, but they do list the 41-0397 as a separate item, but that would be for an active model. The screws are listed there, the cylinder is listed there, the lock body is listed there as well. Get you started if you need those parts. How to order deadlocks. That's a nice document. It gives you on page, oh, this is a large file. On about the 6th page, you'll get to where you can build that table, build the part number, and that's where we deferred earlier. You're dealing with a 4430. Is it going to be a 44 series? Is it a 30, 31, or 32? We're doing a 32 for dummy. The next set of numbers will be related to the lock body, 00, 09, 10, 09S, or 10S. This is a dummy. There's no lock body. The next set of numbers are very crucial. Do not guess. Don't order one if you are not utterly sure that the door thickness is correct. And while the -00, the 1 to 1 5/16 is the most common, doesn't mean that's the one you need. Some people will say, oh, I'm not at the door, I'll just order that. I think it's that thick. I think it's about 1.5 inches thick. Please don't guess. These are costly to send back. There's always a restocking fee, freight back and forth, lead times are extended, blah, blah, blah. Take the time, measure the right item, order accordingly, and then you're good to go. The next set of numbers would refer to any keying options, of course this being without cylinder, it's again -00. And then the IV in the part number just means it's individually boxed, which is the only option that's there, but if you were going to order 200 of them, we would certainly not want to send you 200 individually boxed units. We might be able to marginally decrease the cost by saving the packaging, that sort of scenario. Then after that, there's a link to the product catalog that is for sure going to be the same data that's there. However, page 1 of that document will give you an overview of the lock system itself. If you are ordering new locks altogether, you'll want to review that. Finally, there's a link below this video to the manufacturer's page where you can pull up not only all of the Adams Rite products that we sell, but a link to the manufacturer's website, as well as a link to the full product catalog. If you have any questions on the Adams Rite 4430-00-00-00-IB dummy set or any other Adams Rite product, please feel free to reach out to us. And thank you.